Start, Dr. J.
Hey everybody, this is Dr. J. Kamal
How we
and
going live?
streaming live from Long Island, New York, where we got creamed today on Wall Street. Is this the Donald Trump put? Is that what they call it?
Is it? I have no idea.
You know, the market likes to know what's going on, good or bad or indifferent. And
Yeah, there is so much instability
the
with.
guy changes his mind every third hour, every other hour.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think sometimes it's really funny when you go to Yahoo Finance and you look in the explanation for the drop, and sometimes it's just like the titles are really funny. It's just like they lose it. They don't even know what's the reason.
Nobody knows
I
why,
think,
really. I mean,
yeah,
sometimes they say gold went up because the market went down. Then
yeah.
gold went up because the market went up. They use the same reason.
Sometimes yeah, the gold went down because the market went down.
Right. Say no matter which way they say that's the reason.
Yeah, actually, the thing sometimes it's just pure technicals, and that's all. It's
I think the market cannot handle Trump's mood. Trump's mood keeps changing.
Hey, Spike is with us.
Hello, everybody.
hello.
We're all pretty miserable due to the Wall Street. We got the Wall Street blues, you know.
Yes.
Wall Street flu.
Flu.
Wall Street blues.
Almost got the Wall Street flu.
The Wall Street flu.
And you got the Wall Street flu.
Trying to shake it. Well, you don't believe in the flu shot, right? You probably didn't.
No, you know how.
You're an RFK believer.
I am an RFK, completely 100% RFK.
Mantis
Definitely.
with us. Mantis was enjoying a nice run on GRRE until the short attack knocked him off. I think it was down 20% or more today, GRRR.
Is it the biotech again or what?
No, by the Gorilla, whatever they are.
It's bio.
I don't know. I don't think
Ah,
so. I don't know what the. Yeah, Linus, everyone's feeling it, Linus. We're on a roller coaster. We're on a roller coaster. Is that the best description? Not really.
Yes.
That's the
Basically,
thing. Roller coaster.
Yeah.
basically a roller coaster that goes only down.
Free fall. It's free fall.
Yeah, it's like one of those bad dreams where you're falling.
Rides on ride in Universal.
And we've all had these dreams where you're falling and falling and falling.
Yeah, without an end.
Mm-hmm.
When I was younger, I used to enjoy the roller coaster. I did it last summer with my kids, and I almost died. I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, it's really.
It was very scary.
Some of them go like 120, 140. They go.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Yeah, definitely. I was really terrified.
As a kid, I went on all of those rides, and sometimes I'd throw up. It didn't matter. You know, as a kid.
I'm also claustrophobic, so when they lock you in with that thing that pins you down so you don't fall off the ride, that drives me crazy too.
Yeah. So when we're on a roller coaster.
We don't hear you, Jerry. I don't know what's going on.
You don't know because I had my thing on, so now it'll work. Do present.
Huh?
Do present. Do you want to show the chart?
I think didn't they do that? I think okay.
Do it
let me
again.
see. Share
I don't see
screen.
it.
Okay, I didn't see. I'm sorry. You were just talking about grr and yeah, I don't know what to say.
It was a short attack. You know, what are you going to do? It
Yeah.
happened.
It happens, and also, I mean, you would expect even like a pullback. It's not really. I don't think it's a problematic, in my opinion.
It was a pretty big. I didn't read it, but it looked like it would be a professionally done short attack. You know.
It's 20% down. It's a lot, but I mean, you have moves here.
Well, if you bought after our show, you would have and sold right away, you would have done all right.
Yeah.
But I didn't go in or go out. So
It's tough. It's tough when you're in something like this and you see your profits vanish in 5 minutes.
right.
Yeah, but 12% is nothing for this stock so far, the last 2 weeks or so.
That's true. It could reverse and
Yeah,
go back up.
it's completely normal. It's almost like normal day,
Yeah.
just a pullback.
Andrew had the strength and courage to come on today with us.
Hmm.
We got our regulars through thick and thin, right?
Then
Thick and thin. So Omar, let's
Hmm.
look at SPX or SPY.
SPX is
okay.
the king. Again, you see last time that trend line we draw here, right? And that if you I mean there are two channels, right? We had the green one, the big one here, right at the 200 moving average, and you have the one here around 5600. Now there are two possibilities. Either tomorrow, for instance, we drop like 3% down and then we bottom and we go up, or we could rally from here and set a bottom today. But if we do that, then you would expect another wave down again. So
Eventually.
eventually we're gonna go to the 20-day moving average, which is close to 6,000, which is this cloud. Then we go back down to 5,600. Or tomorrow, probably with the jobs number that are very likely to be bad, we
I
get down big
think
time.
I think when I looked at SPY, the number 565 looked like maybe some support on SPY.
565. Yeah, we have a big gap there. The gap from which date? The gap from a long time ago,
Yeah.
from September 24th.
There was something that made me think 565 offered some support, and then all the way down to 540.
Yes, all that area is a support. I don't know exactly where it's gonna stop when we get there, but there is that. But very likely, actually, we're gonna fill the gap.
Uh-huh.
So that's 5,600,
So
5618.
today was a red day. I'm expecting tomorrow to be a red day too. Usually when
Well, it
Thursday
is
is a bad
Thursday.
red day. Usually, yeah.
Except we don't know the numbers on the jobs data, so if we get good numbers, maybe.
You know, Trump and his guys are firing people left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's expecting good numbers actually.
Well, I don't know if that'll be reflected yet in the jobs numbers.
The
Maybe.
expectation is 140K, right?
I don't know. I don't know what will cause the market to be happy, good data or bad data. So I'm not even sure.
The market is looking for stability.
I think the market will find the reason to bottom. And if we gap down big time, more than 2%, just pull the track. In my opinion, that's what I would do myself. If we do that, look, Dr. J, this is a big thing. All right. If we go down tomorrow 2% or more, whether right at the beginning, at the open, or even at the close, we're gonna go up more than 7,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and in a hurry. I mean, I would say probably by June.
So you're calling for 680, something like that.
700.
700.
700 by June.
That's
If we have something like that.
It's very possible.
If we get
You know what? Let's do it.
tomorrow.
Let's bring the market down.
Kamal is ready for that.
Let's get it over with. Get it over with.
You're calling for 700 within a matter of months.
If we gap down 2 to 3%, it's gonna bottom and it's gonna run like hell.
I think Spike would like that. Spike, would you like a bounce to 700 in 2-3 months?
That would be nice. I'll take it.
Omar's calling that, but don't ask him what happens next after that.
Yeah. No, but the thing, if we get the the flush, we
Right.
need the flush
You want
right
to.
now.
You need
That
a
would
good
be great.
market needs to flush the toilets. We got to flush the stuff in the toilet bowl.
Exactly, and
Uh,
that would
then we go to 700, and then we duck. What
then
happens
we,
to 700?
then we get to 4,000.
Sell everything at 700.
Yeah, I mean 700, then 400. If you talk in SPY,
You're saying 700 is the sell. Sell everything.
no, probably more, probably 7,500, whatever,
You think
750.
it'll be? You think the market will stop at greater than 700?
Yeah, very likely, very likely.
I'm getting to like my friend Omar. For a
I like
while,
him already. I liked him a long time ago.
but for a while he was depressing me.
I know that. I know you always scared of what I'm going to say.
I'm scared to say doomsday tomorrow.
But he's been right.
I'm just
to be
doing.
honest.
I'm just saying this to please you, Dr. J. I know
Well,
it's
No,
I hope you really mean it.
not,
You wouldn't.
I really do mean it. I really do mean it.
That's more my thinking. So you're beginning to sound like me, which is I
But
don't
we
know.
need to have that flush. That's what's missing for this market because there is a huge fear.
Flush the fecal matter down the toilet bowl. I agree with you.
Because there is a
right.
huge fear. I mean, if you look at the fear, it's extreme fear. And when you have extreme fear plus a flush, you know that's capitulation. A lot of people, you just throw the towel, and then you're gonna see it boom.
And you think TLT will rally, and you think
TLT is gonna TLT is
rally, right?
TLT probably is gonna stagnate for some time, and then it's gonna rally when this gonna start to reverse.
And what about small caps?
I think everything will go up.
Do you think small caps will lead the charge or trail?
Usually they do lead,
Uh-huh.
but I mean the chart, small cap chart is a little bit, it's beaten up a lot. Probably it could lead
Hi,
actually.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis made it. He managed to join us today. Good to see you, Dennis.
Everybody's looking for counseling here.
Our viewers occasionally show your face, so to speak. Well, you know what? We haven't been getting very many likes lately. We've been getting a lot of views, but people forget to give us a like.
Yeah,
I have to politely ask, So
that's what brings views.
we're giving you all these wonderful outcomes. 750 before the collapse. That's not bad. You can make a lot of money.
So what is this blue line is going to cross the red line
That's
tomorrow?
this is the Russell 2000, right?
Right.
That's the 20-day moving average, and
That's the 20.
the red one is
Right. So
the
this
200.
is imminent.
Yeah, the 20, and
That's
it's not important.
That's ugly.
20 is not important. The 50 and 200 is important. Probably it's not gonna happen.
When Archon was charting on Tuesday, he very much liked ASTS. The next day was up 15%. And
Yeah.
Mantis and Cabinet Guy asked us to chart GRRR. The next day was up 10%.
Yeah, I don't blame you, MJ.
Of course,
So what are we saying about IWM? Is this completely dead, or is it going to come back?
no, it'll lead the charge. Up.
If it goes up, everything goes up in general. That's the rally. I think it's gonna go up. And if you look
It looks
today,
like it's in a free fall right now.
yeah, but today actually it fared well compared to.
Somebody say something good about Wolf, otherwise MJ will be mad at us.
You see,
I am a firm believer in Wolf. Wolf will hit well over $6 or $7 eventually.
You heard it here. Kamal is not selling. You're not selling until 6.
I'm not selling until 6.
Okay, you heard it here. Now Kamal's got a
6
lot of
o'clock
that.
was 6.
And I have a lot of it. I mean, a lot of it.
Yeah, I hope it's not just wallpaper. I hope you get your money.
You still have mstr, Kamal, right?
MJ appreciates the optimism.
Yep,
Right.
no problem.
What has Novice got to say? That we're a great group of traders on video. Is that are you talking about us? Yeah, why not? We're a great group. I don't
We'll
know
take
about
it. We'll take it. Thank you, man.
I'm not much of a trader these days. I've been just adding little nibbles here and there, waiting for the bounce.
I do trade. I am a trader.
I did add MicroStrategy to my. I added a little MicroStrategy.
It's very good. I think it's gonna go up.
Yeah.
I added at 280.
That's when to try the patience.
I added a 280.
MicroStrategies.
I haven't looked. I don't even know what it is. I think it's 300 though, right?
It's over 300. It's 300.
So I'm up a little from when I added. 280.
304.
So 280 seemed like a good number, so I got in. I've been in. I guess added a little more. I'm thinking of adding to Wolf. I have a little. I don't have a lot.
So it's above that trend line you just drew. I have the same exact trend line. It went above it, which is a good sign.
No, it's good. It's really good.
Strategy looks good. Bitcoin looks good, right?
Yeah, same thing. If you Bitcoin is making a little bit wedge, probably it's a bullish wedge actually.
Yeah, I
You
think
just get it.
Bitcoin looks good.
You see,
Yeah.
this is Bitcoin.
All the gurus very positive, though, which makes me a little nervous. A lot of bullishness on Bitcoin. Tomorrow is a Bitcoin meeting, conference in Washington about Bitcoin because it's strategic. So they invited a lot of Bitcoin gurus to meet with government officials. Trump wants to do a reserve, Bitcoin reserve, strategic reserve.
Yeah.
So that'll help them. That'll help it a little. I'm surprised it wasn't up today in anticipation of that, but it wasn't. Down a little.
It could do even the other way around. It will just sell off and then recover and then rally.
Maybe.
It's
Why don't they just throw the Social Security Trust Fund into it?
Well, there's a lot of uncertainty that Kamal was telling me before we went on. The market hates uncertainty.
Yep.
Layoffs, uncertainty, all kinds of uncertainty.
The tariffs on and off, and delay tariffs, and adding more tariffs, and threatening with more tariffs.
you see the positive thing about all this is that the worst cases now are factored in. There's nothing worse than this, like the tariffs and so on that could happen. So it's a positive in a sense.
Okay, so
Discounted.
the worst news is baked in already.
Yeah. So I think everything forward probably is going to be positive.
Well, we do have the prospect of a looming recession. That's possible. If the tariffs go into effect, that might cause a recession.
But it's going to take at least 3 months. That's why I'm saying in June it's probably over. Yeah.
So you figure we're safe for 3 months.
Yeah, because we could get like a negative number in March, end of this month. But then you need 2 consecutive negative.
So you think you get a 150-point move over in 3 months?
I'm sorry, say it again?
You're talking about a huge move for 3 months.
Yeah, minimum 20%, I would say.
100 more. I mean, if you're talking 750 SPY.
Anywhere between 20 and 30%.
Mm-hmm.
A blow off top.
From here, it's 170 points. That's huge.
That's a blow off top. That's how blow off tops happen. Yeah.
I guess it's entirely possible, though. And gold will go to 3,400, 3,500. And Bitcoin will go to 180. 180,000. Everything will be high if that happens. If your prediction is right, all the markets will be up.
We need just a flush. If we get a flush, if we don't, then it's different story.
I think we will. I think we get the flush tomorrow.
Tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
I really hope. I mean, it gets see like 3% down day. That would be perfect.
You got any tips for MJ on how he could become a better chartist? Just watch our show, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much that's how I learned.
And then ask questions.
Right, and ask questions.
Why do you draw that thing from here to here and so on? That's the way to go.
How do you draw a trend line? I'm going to ask you a very simple question. How do you know which line is a good trend line, which is
the trend lines? I know a lot of people draw them differently, but I think the classical way, as I do, is you connect the maximum pivots, the maximum number of pivots. For instance, and you see a little bit here. I mean, there's not only one way. You could draw a trend line from here going.
Well, that was my question.
This one is good.
You know which is the best trend line to look at? We might be able to draw it 5 different ways.
Of course, and the best way you just see the one that can coincide with a moving average, coincide with a gap, the one that can help you whenever the price comes there. You know, it's a support or it's a resistance. That's the most. That's the best one.
So also fundamentally, you need at least 3 hits to be a trend line.
The best. 2 is fine, but the best 3 would be great.
I think the strict definition is 3 or more.
Like that's how you define a line in math.
Some people use the close, and some people use the low of the day for the bottom trend line. I like to use the low of the day.
I like to use the high or the low. Yeah.
High or the low, not the close or the open.
No. The lows, and sometimes actually just 2. It depends. I find it like, if you just use the last 2 things, last 2 pivots, like for instance here, hold on, I'm sorry. Like, what is that? Let's get this. Like for instance here, right? I find this works always at the last thing. If you're looking for support, you do this, right? And you have a trend line here. I mean, if short term, for instance, you could do something like that.
I'm of the opinion the best technical analysts are those that use the fewest gizmos. If trend line is good enough.
Yeah,
90% of the time, a trend line may be a Bollinger Band, maybe RSI.
Lately, I've been using this Ishimoku cloud. Sometimes it gives you a really good resistance and support, but it's not really.
What I like to use a lot, fib retracements. I like that.
Fib retracements are great as well. Absolutely. There are also
that you can look up.
There are things.
There's a lot of stuff online for that stuff, for the Fibonacci stuff.
Yeah, it's the easiest probably one.
Like Investopedia has a lot of good stuff there.
And there is also the VWAP, the volume weight average, whatever the profile.
I did 2 classes about 3-4 years ago. I did teach a little bit of charting, 2-hour classes. I don't know if it's easy to find. Maybe it is. I think I put it in a folder. What do you call it? Not a folder. What do you call it when you have a collection of videos in YouTube?
I don't know.
Probably called a folder.
Yeah, folder. Probably.
Whatever it's
watch list.
I did something a few years back, but I don't know where it is. It's somewhere in
It's
cyberspace.
on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. I don't know how to find it.
Playlist. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I mean, you could use that. That's a good introduction. My first two. I was going to do more, but I got tired of it, so I did 2 classes. Maybe we should give some classes. You know. I mean, then again, there's really no need. Like you said, people can just ask a question.
Completely. That's I think I mean that's how I like to learn myself. Is just asking question why is that not the other one? You see here, for instance, could draw this trend line here. It goes through multiple points. That's a very good one. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see what Vladimir Zelensky is watching our show.
That guy got creamed.
We have guys from Europe. Mantis one, right?
Yeah, we're still whining over Anovis.
Yeah. Well, Mantis is going to hold that forever. I think he's got hopes.
Yeah. I have a lot of it too. I would like to go over NVIDIA, see what it stopped today. So if you have the 1 year chart or the 6 month chart, 1 year.
You see this here? You see this red line here?
Right.
That was the one we broke up, right? And we just come in right down there.
Exactly.
So, which is a really good support. So far, as long as it holds, it's good.
And it looks like it's gonna fill a gap. Like if you draw a horizontal line, there is a gap, like 6 months ago, from 6 months ago.
Oh,
yeah.
From here,
6 months. Is that 6 months? I cannot see.
6 months.
What
is it?
You have
March.
6 months. Just click on 6 months.
This guy here? No, I can't. Whenever I click on 6 months, it will take me somewhere.
Okay, fine. But anyway, so there is some kind of
2 hours.
Wow.
So where is the the gap?
Horizontal line, you will see it.
You mean here?
Let me just see my graph.
Yeah, this one here, but this one is way.
Sometime mid-September.
Yeah, I see it right there. Right there, right just before the crossover.
Yeah,
this one. Yes.
Mid-September.
I see this.
Yeah.
This one.
So it's almost there. Below it.
We are past
below mid-September. Below. Anyway, so it looks.
I see that.
Yeah, it's just before the crossover.
Yeah, I see that. This is
right there.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I see that. Oh, it's very yeah, absolutely. You like gaps.
Yeah, so it's a gap.
Yeah, we are right there. We did it. We we closed it.
It's so tempting
That's
to
why I believe in filling those gaps, man. It takes time, but eventually it fills them.
Yeah.
It's very tempting to nibble on all the Mag 7s. They're way off their highs.
Yeah, they are all, good deals right now.
In particular, Meta had a big down day today, last I looked.
4% down.
Might be an interesting time to add a little Meta.
It's a very good chart.
It's good. It looks like a good nibble, right, Omar?
I agree, Dr. Che. Yeah.
Yeah.
And also Tesla lost almost half its value.
See, it's
260, I think. It was a high of 450.
Tesla,
I think, is almost half.
Yeah, it was, I think, 480. The high was 480, 80 something.
480. So it's almost half.
Tesla is almost in a danger zone.
Yeah.
Because you see, we broke
it went below the 200
twice, 2 days. It's not good. I don't like
it. It's just good. Close your eyes and MAGS. You get all
Do,
seven.
do you see that gap in November, Professor Omar? Do you see that gap in November?
The big one. Yeah, this
Yeah.
one.
This one here, right? You see that
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
Can you believe it? Nobody thought it's going to get filled, and it's getting filled.
Yeah, the thing is that Tesla, if you want to buy it, I would wait until it goes above 285. It's better to buy it above 285 than buying it at 240, in my opinion, of course.
What's that stock symbol that I listed for today? A biotech. They have a Parkinson's trial that's coming. The data will be out in the spring, or by the end of the year. Anyway.
IMPUY, is that it?
No, that's
IMPUY,
platinum.
that's
Is it? It's either ASTS or it's not
It's something like with an
not
X,
GTX.
something with an X in it. Forgot the symbol.
GTX,
Not GTX.
No, it's let me see where the announcement is. I never advertised it, did I? I don't know.
That's not on the list for today.
It is on
CDXC.
That's it.
CD,
CDXC. XC.
Codexis.
No. It's a C, not an S.
Last letter is a C.
XC.
Yep.
I know they have a Parkinson's trial, so it interests me. Something with the mitochondria, I can't say the word.
Mitochondria.
Yeah, at the cellular level, they have some drug that I forget what they call it, but it's NAD plus is the.
Mitochondria, NAD plus is the building block of the mitochondria.
How do you know that?
Because I care about all these, diseases. My mom has Alzheimer's, so anything there is an info, I go, there. So.
Okay, so this one is for a host of diseases, but they have a 400 patient trial on Parkinson's, and over in Norway, which is they're going to the results will be in by the end of the year.
I think it's the same. I don't know if it's the same team that they have glycine, NAD plus. It's a combination of few vitamins, and they show that a lot of improvement in dementia and all this. I don't remember exactly. Yeah.
NAD plus. I never heard of it. I mean, I know coenzyme Q10 is good for the mitochondria.
NAD plus is another form of B3 vitamin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just another form that's it's almost. I think the life shelf is very very short. That's why.
Supposed to be good for Parkinson's. And
yeah.
Maybe it is.
Yeah.
And they're basically a health supplement company. MJ knows about this. Off-target toxicity. Oh, that's not good. Sounds bad. All right, whatever. All right, so you want to call it a day?
Yeah.
What do you think of this chart? You can't really comment on this. It had the big gap up. It'll probably come back down.
Yeah.
It's bio. It's biotech.
Yeah, it's typical biotech.
This either you catch it here or you let it be.
MA, you're right. It's not investment advice. We don't give investment advice.
No.
Everyone has to do their own.
All for educational purposes.
Yeah, educational purposes, more just entertainment purposes. We're funny guys, Can't help ourselves. Naturally funny.
Yeah. Looking.
Yeah. Funny look.
Funny looking.
Yeah. All right. So I think that's it for today. As always, do your own due diligence. Opinions strictly our own and all of that. And I don't know.
And good luck, guys.
It will get better. It will get better.
I
It will.
lost. Why can't I get our picture back on the screen? I don't know.
Just stop sharing.
Gotta get better cause I can't get worse.
Oh well. So we'll do final thoughts without being visible because I can't get the picture back.
Invisible for final thoughts.
Yeah. All right.
This way it's not attributable to anybody.
Begin with you. Your final thought at a day.
I'm thinking the market is going to go down tomorrow, and hopefully this will be it.
The flush. Oh my!
Yep.
What do you think?
Same for a flash. If it's not there, it's gonna run to 6,000 and we come back down. So it's either way, it's a good place to be.
Okay, Spike, you're thinking.
I've been waiting for the flush since 2024, so I'll stick with you guys.
All right, I'll take a straight flush. Adios, amigos, and ciao.
Bye, guys. Ciao.
Take care. Bye.
All right.